Hey everyone, this is Matt of Dirt Bike Dad Builds. So, probably wondering, what do we build? Well, we're going to start out doing a Chinese 125 drift trike. Somebody gave us this one. We decided that we're going to chop the back half off and turn it into a drift trike, which we did. And unfortunately, the rear axle we were using off of Chinese ATV broke in half. So, now it's time to upgrade the axle, go wider, go bigger, and see how we end up. Hopefully don't break this one in half, but if we do, at least it'll be entertaining. Alright, we got the end of the frame cut off. This was the bearing carrier mount off of the ATV. So now we have to get rid of this, make a new one to actually mount to this axle carrier. So the goal here is get this axle so it's lined up with the sprocket, the front sprocket. We're gonna have to make a carrier to hold it, and we need one that you can move the carrier forward and backward. It'll tighten the chain, otherwise the chain's just going to be all sloppy and loose. So this is kind of what I've come up with. Now we're going to have a flat plate that goes along the inside and welds it to the, I keep wanting to say swing arm, but
It's not really a swing arm anymore. It doesn't swing anywhere. So the back half of the frame. Finish making up our cardboard template, and they get cutting. theory, this will be the carrier holder. Let's see if it fits. And then we have to make it out of steel. Theory, we'll be going something like that. now I made our cardboard template. Let's go out to the scrap metal pile and see if I've got a piece big enough to make this out of one piece. I don't know if I do, but we'll find out. So let's go take a look. Of course, it poured twice, so now everything is mud. And yes, there are random animals everywhere. New pig. Old pigs are somewhere. Alright, thinking this piece might be big enough to do it. Probably not out of one section, but I might have to do a couple pieces. Hopefully I got enough to make it work. I don't want to have to go get more just for this little plate.
Alright. We got the old axle carrier mount chalked off. We got our template made. We found our steel that we're going to use to actually make the new axle carrier mount that we need to weld on the back half of the frame. But we're out of time. So next video, we'll get this going, get it all cut up, bent, welded on. So make sure you come back. See you on the next one.